Thursday morning, there goes young Daniel. He's off to pick up some new trailers. They're going to deliver some new trailers. So some Bailey load of trailers. So Bailey are quite close to us here in Lincolnshire. So that's his job. Just when I got that out, I was using it the weekend. Got to get it sorted, got to put new wheels and tyres, got new tyres on it because the tyres on it are getting low. And get it all turned around ready for hire for Monday morning. So all good stuff, all happening. So I've got to get some fuel bouncers out as well ready. So it's yeah, plenty to do. There we go. Grass, solid 25, and they're away. I do enjoy seeing our stuff going out the gate. Not quite so keen on seeing it coming back in again though, but there they go. Right, we need to go off and pick a van up. It's Thursday, and I've got Michelle with me. She's getting text messages on the phone. I'm sure this is Charlotte on your phone. You've got men under a different name on your phone.
No, I haven't.
Probably. Right. Been a long time in getting to where we are today, but we've actually going to pick up the new service van. So, been quite a long process of deciding what to buy, etc, etc. And we've gone with a Sprinter. And it's only second hand. I think we showed a video there. I was going to have a look at it. So we're going to collect it today. So quite nice, quite a good thing to go and do. Quite a nice thing to go and do. It's with all the grief in the world and the stress we go under. It's actually quite nice to something nice. It's a good thing. So looking forward to that. So that's cool. And get it home. Then comes the big job of fitting it all out. Well, it's got backing in it, bits and pieces. We've got to change it a bit, but it comes. A lot of it's already in there, but it's still quite a lot of work in putting all the gear in there and all the tools and everything else and getting it right. So anyway, there you go. Right, let's go and get the van.
That's very nice. Oh, we've got plenty. Huh. Jesus.
Haven't they just?
There's some money sat here.
Mm-hmm.
He's having a lesson now. It's in there somewhere. Alright, I'm glad you're driving it home.
Nice clean van. Believe me, there's a few here to choose from, and this is just a very small part of them. But there we are, the new GCS service van.
Something you should have got instead.
Oh, this is worrying. Cows. No, we don't want cows. Well, we do want cows actually. We do, but that's a nice. That's a beast of an animal up there, isn't it? Look at that. Wow. Nice animals there, actually.
Some of them are built with Galloways, aren't
I know. You don't see many of them around, do you?
they? No.
There we go. Right. Okay. We're going to take the van home. Wonder how long it'll stay that super clean. Wonder, we are going to get it wrapped shortly, so. It's all pipe for the generator. I think the mud flat's a bit wonky, isn't it? But we'll sort that. But look in the back of that though. Proper nice thing. You've got the hot wash there, soap dispensers there.
Oh, nice.
Device down there. Very well put together van. I think we're going to turn that toolbox around the other way around. But absolutely what a... And I think if you were to try and fit this van out with all of these electrics, and the electrics up there, that has got an underfloor generator, battery pack and everything else, I think you'd probably be 20, 25 grand fitting this van out. So good. The only thing we are missing is a tow bar, which we will consider that at a later date. But very much so, super van, and very, very pleased with it. So job's good.
Decide to play a song to the car. I hope it's listening.
Here we come. Now, these weren't going to come home, these trailers. He's brought them home because when we got to site, they couldn't unload them. So now we're going to unload them and go back with them, singly. There we go. So we're going to offload that one. And then we're going to take them back again. As you do. Meanwhile, Ken is inspecting the van.
Right.
But we're quite pleased with it because the real nice guy at JTech let us raid the skip. So we've got all these red bins out of their skip, which are made for this racking system, and some grey trays and that. So, yeah, very, very pleased with that. And we're now investigating the van. So, more of this to follow. So Daniel's back in the yard there. So here's 2 out of 3 new Bailey low loader trailers, triaxle on mini super singles, and hydraulic ramps, proper legs on the back here for loading and unloading. So some nice trailers, sprung drawbars. So we took them to site. Unfortunately, site hadn't got a method statement or a risk assessment to actually unload them. So we've driven 20 miles back to the yard to offload them here. Then we're going to take them back. So if there's logic in that, and I don't know where it is in this crazy world we live in. But there was more heavy plant on this site than you'd ever believe. But they were unable to get that off of there, put it on the floor, which we will do in a couple of seconds. Yeah, nice trailers. Well made, I think. Lots of lashing points on them. Be interesting to see how the paint lasts, won't it? What do you think, Daniel? How long is the paint going to last?
Well, I'll tell you what, Michael.
Uh-oh. They give you a free pot of paint.
We can re-spray it next week.
It comes with an aerosol can of spray paint. As it happens, by the way, Daniel, I must mention this while you're on camera. or on this phony thing. To remind you, it is your mother's birthday today.
It is my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mum.
Happy birthday, Mum, yeah. She's a bit worried what you're going to get her.
Bailey Low Loader?
She can't have them.
Oh.
I did think we do a special offer. I'll do you a discount on Chrome.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Well, discount. When I say discount, we'll put it in a bag for you, sort of thing.
Right.
Free carrier bag with every purchase. Yeah.
That's very generous of you.
Well, I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
Why does it come with pallets there, by the way?
They were under the drawbar before I tried to unload it the first time.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Ken's now inspecting the trailers and giving his approval. So what do we think of them then? What do we think of these trailers? So there's 3 of them come today, all 3 going out and hire. So locker boxes on the side there. So right, we'll get it offloaded. And he's now going to attempt the impossible. You're going to attempt the impossible now, aren't you? That can't be done. So there we go. I do think they're nice trailers. There we go. Those are different as well. This one's got stay bars on there, like the clip-on stay bars. And this one here's got top link stay. So this is the slightly older one, I think, and this is the newer, slightly newer version. So now we're going to get on with that. Hang on a minute. Now we're going to stop there. Take the shoe off the front, I think. Got modification now under the wheels. We've taken the front stand off, so now we can drop it lower with the telehandler, like that. Hopefully that will come off clear. There we go. You scratch the paint off. Okay. Luckily we have got a free aerosol of paint. So there we go. Trade off. Ken, we'll send them back with it because they come from there. So now Daniel's back off to site to drop this trailer off. And you might draw by young Daniel. Paint. There he goes. He'll come back and get the other one. So job's good. Now we've got to get washed off tomorrow. We've got, yeah, right. Back to the office, but there we go. There's our van. So excuse the mess on the floor, but that's what we raided their skip, and these are all the rubber cuttings of bits from the bottom of the shelves, which were really well handy. And I say he gave us the guy called John there, really top guy. Let's raid and get all these bins out here. So we're going to give them a good clean. But how handy they are in this van. Beyond, if you know, well, you run a van, you understand exactly what I mean. How useful they're going to be. So we've got all these little grey trays as well, loads of them that we were given. They've got little dividers in them, so really made up with that. Really made up with that. So we've got a big hydro vane compressor under there, a jump pack under there, all these electrics here, 110 and 240. So over this side we've got some normal sockets and an inverter system. I don't understand how it all works. So I've come back to have a look around the van again, and super excited, super excited to get this. And we didn't two kind of mind really. When I first saw the van, we were going to turn this toolbox 90 degrees so it was against the bulkhead. Cup in. So it's against the bulkhead, so we'd come in and then put a work surface along top so we could stand up in here and work on things and put a vice on it. But looking at it, I think it's probably going to work okay. So what are people's thoughts? I know Ali, the Digger Diary man, he's got his work that way and you've got a vice on it, and that works very well for him. I just don't know which way we should do this. I think the good thing is there's storage space there for oil drums and oil cans, which if they're in there quite securely, and then we put like a strap across here, that would probably work quite well. I mean, historically people tend to put the oil cans through there, but they will protrude out a little bit, but it's got the hooks on there to ratchet them in. So I don't know, what are people's thoughts? And we are missing two drawers here. This is a module system, MODUL system. Apparently these are meant to be like lift out parts drawers. So if anybody knows, anybody's got a couple of them for sale, we would happily buy them. But super setup in the back here. I'm going to get all these cleaned up and labelled up, put things in, loads of drawers, which is great. I suppose the scariest thing with this van is it's probably going to be very easy to overload it. Weight wise, we've got to be very conscious of what we do with it, but it's got more drawers here, quite cool. We're going to get and scrub all these out, and more drawers there, and then all these cracking drawers, and all the rubber mats we've got there hopefully will fit in these drawers. So we're going to get, I've got all the runners up and things like that. So I'm super excited to get this. I think we will end up putting some light bar on top of it. Daniel likes light bars, but I think we'll do that. And then we're going to get the van wrapped. We've already got a private plate for it, so we put the private plate, which we've got retention on the van. But it's a very good clean van. Super. So yeah, sorry to keep chirping on about it, but I'm just mega excited. Not quite sure why I'm so excited about a van, but it's kind of we've been talking about it for quite some time, and it's just finding the right thing. And I think the fact that it's all done like this, and the electrics has got a laptop plug in place, something like that, I think the fact that it's all done is going to save us a lot of work. We haven't got a lot of spare manpower. So, but anyway, I would just mention the people it came from again. I'll just show their logo. There you go, JTech Van Sales, and there's their phone number. Super helpful people. As I say, the guy there called John really made my day, because I mean, these bins, I think they take out the vans, they put them in the skip, and so you just sort of go help yourself, and just make the storage stuff so much easier having all the right parts. So John, if you are watching, thank you so much for your kindness today. It goes a long way, and so I can only recommend, if you need a van, go to these guys. They've got this, there could easily be 30 or 40 of these vans there. What cracking setup. So there you go. Anyway, right, enough of me waffling on. We've had a busy day here. Daniel's been out doing stuff, the tractor moving trailers and collecting trailers. I've been out and about today. Tomorrow I'm out on the road again doing stuff. We're going back to Kent tomorrow. Doing stuff tomorrow. We've got with our kind of plans down there. That's good. Ken's been getting tanks and bowsers ready. Great. Tomorrow we've got to get a lot of machinery ready for hire for Monday. We've got a lot of deliveries Monday morning. So a little bit of pressure there to get them done, but we can do this. We've got no problem. So anyway, thank you for watching my video. If you haven't done so, please click and subscribe. If you do watch our channel and you haven't subscribed, please do so. That'd be awesome. And we'll see you in the next video. So thanks for watching. Cheers.